Hi, it's Seth. Good session today. Hope you found it helpful, and hopefully now if the unmentionables do come back, which I think hopefully will be a rarity, you at least have an understanding of how to put a cure to that on the golf course. So I'm just going to run through a couple of things that we discussed in the session. Firstly, just watch your alignment. I know in the past that was your bad shot. So try to avoid getting your body to aim out to the right there too much. That's obviously going to make it very difficult to get that club back to the golf ball. But in terms of the swing, when we get to the top of the backswing, we look at this on the left-hand side. Good shoulder turn, good top of the back position. Looks a bit across the line just because your initial start position, obviously, but overall, both these backs are now looking very, very good. The feeling you have to have, and it's purely a feeling, because when you look at these two movements now, it's a very, very subtle difference you're going to see when I show you that. To you, it felt massive by keeping your back kind of facing towards target, or your chest facing back towards the camera, either way you want to think of it. But keep your body sort of in a coiled position and allow the arms to fall. If we look at the one on the right-hand side, also on the left-hand side, if you start using your body to unwind first, what you'll get now is your arms get a bit away from the body and the club now gets quite steep as you're coming to the golf ball. If you let your arms kind of just fall, the natural weight of the club, as you'll see here now, just starts falling a bit more behind. If we look at this position here now, as you come in a similar kind of position there, your left arm now more across your chest. We can see the shaft itself now on a slightly flatter plane compared to that steeper one we can see here. So the club now is working much more on a correct angle. The arms are now working into the body. So as the handle now works down the shaft line there, you can see the club now getting back in position. As I say, the feeling was keeping your back to target while the club came down. You can clearly see your body's unwinding, and it will. And to be fair to Seth, we want it to unwind. It's just purely a feeling of slowing down that body to stop that club getting too far in front. If we watch this one here now, and you come with the golf ball, you can see how your hands now have just moved this side of that swing plane line. The club now is that little bit further away from your knees compared to here. And obviously once that club starts moving in this direction, away from the body, there's only one part of the golf club we can hit, unfortunately, and that's going to be off the hosel, and away she goes. So by keeping that body quieter, the hands can work down. They've got much more space to come into the golf ball. If we look at that contact, it's about as good as it gets. The body has cleared nicely, lower half and hips are clearing. Now, because you felt your body was slowing down, you can see here now post-impact the follow-through looks a little bit kind of contorted. In time, you'll be able to finish as you normally do up here, but the left-hand swing was kind of your normal, natural feeling. It was just the fact the arms are getting a bit too far from the body. So slow that body down from here. Just feel the arms kind of dropping down here as the handle works down. The weight of the golf club will just fall in a better swing plane rather than so steep, and then you've got room for your arms to unwind and release that club to target. So I hope that makes sense. Hopefully going forward now there'll be a lot less of those unmentionables and the ball flying a lot further, a lot straighter, and get those scores coming down to where you want to get to. So any questions, bud, give me a shout. I'll see you soon.